GarBear, what in God's glistening vagina are you doing? We have work to do.
What? Bitch, can't you see I'm busy?
Firstly, who the fuck do you think you are? And secondly, I've been editing for 32 hours straight, and I come down here to find you getting fucked by Darian fucking Lake?
Hi, that's me.
I told you you only get sloppy seconds.
Show me your butthole!
Now seriously, we need to find an intern. So get the fuck up and start doing some work.
Bitch, I ain't your intern no more.
Oh really?
Ow, 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 ow! Fuck!
Now I may not be the muscle daddy in this motherfucker, but I am the main bitch.
Ow! Fuck! Shit, dude!
And don't you forget it, darling. Bye, Darian. We have work to do.
You all need to learn how to love yourself and, show me your butthole.
Wait, don't go! Now look what you've done! I almost had the whole set!
Set? You fucked all the girls from season 6?
No, bitch, the whole goddamn show! Darian was my elusive butterfly, my golden dildo of a trophy, and you've gone and ruined it!
Girl, get yourself together. We have got to get a new intern. Wait. So you're saying you got fucked by RuPaul?
Well, no. He watched while I got fucked by Michelle Visage. It's about as good as you can get, you know?
Oh, well, color me impressed. Now, did you ever put out that ad for the intern like I asked?
Yeah, dude, I messaged a bunch of people on Grindr.
Well, what did you find?
Hepatitis.
So what you're saying is that we're right where we started. You know, I work and work my fingers to the bone for this show, and what do I have to show for it?
Well, you have me. And hepatitis. Rough. Good boy, hepatitis. Rough.
Great. A glorified sex doll and his man puppy. And what else do we have? Nothing.
We have Goliath.
Oh yes, Goliath, the official Walk of Shame champion of the Ride This One podcast. God damn it, you know what, GarBear, you keep distracting me. Now what about the fucking intern?
Well, I told people to just call our voicemail. I haven't checked yet.
Well, let's fucking check it then.
Rough. Just so you know, I got it checked out. It's just gonorrhea. Rough. Hey guys, this is the Legend from In the Loop. My girlfriend will be back soon, so I have to make this quick, but I just wanted to call and tell you guys what, happened during Drunken Vengeance last week. I slipped and tripped Kenny, and, well, his dick fell into my butthole. And, well, something's changed in me. Now, keep this on the DL, guys, but I just like dicks now. I need those dicks up my asshole. Not just one dick, but I like 2 dicks. No, 10. I need at least 10 dicks up my butthole. A whole world of dick, a universe of dicks. What I'm saying is just give me that dick. Hey, you're right. EB is kind of hot.
Hey guys, this is Evan, but you can call me Ducky. I'm from Michigan, and I wanted to apply for the Ride This One internship. I'm sure there's a lot of people applying, so I guess I just hope you even hear this. But my girlfriend says I'm really good at sucking dick. Sometimes, when I listen to RTO in the shower, I even like to sit on my shampoo bottle and imagine GarBear and Slater double penetrating my twinky little hole. Anyway, I guess I like roller coasters too, so I hope you'll consider me. Thanks.
Oh, GarBear, he's perfect. Now you go grab the hog ties and head straight to Michigan. I have to go record an episode with MSquared. Toodles.
Straight to Michigan. Right after a quick stop in Orlando to give Legend that
Ride This One podcast. If you want family friendly, go listen to Coaster fucking Radio.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Greetings, Ride This One podcast listeners. It's Drew here from In the Loop. That's right, definitely going to plug the better podcast In the Loop. Although I can't really say I'm from In the Loop since, I missed the last two. I'm like Clint fucking Novak now when it comes to podcasting. I just show up when I want to. But anyway, I'm going to apologize for you because you're about to hear some fucked up shit from MSquared himself. Sauce Man himself, Mr. MSquared. For those of you who missed the last time he was on the show, we learned things like Michael likes Holiday World a lot. He made a very good friend and had a great time there. Michael also likes going to the first aid center. We all know why, but most of us wish we didn't know why. We also learned that Michael hates sauce. It doesn't matter what kind of sauce it is, barbecue sauce to marinara sauce to chocolate syrup sauce to semen sauce. He hates all of that on his food. But what we don't know is where his mother is right now, because he kicked his mom out of his house. That's right. As MSquared is sitting around waiting to podcast this show, he made his mother leave. His mom had to leave the house because he's so embarrassed of the things he's going to say on this show that his mom couldn't be home for it. I am so curious as to see what we're going to learn. Some of it is probably going to scar me forever. Some of it might even scar Slater forever. But let's be honest, GarBear's probably all into it. So without further ado, I present to you Mr. Michael MSquared himself and all of his awkward glory here on Ride This One.
Well, welcome to episode 30 fucking 5, bitches. Woo!
Wow, it's a lot.
Woo! Woo! Oh my gosh, it's a really interesting episode of Ride This One this time around. I'm not saying that the people I work with are undependable, but, hey! So, today I have 3 amazing people with me. Of course, the ever-dependable and beautiful Muscle Daddy. Hello, Muscle Daddy!
Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm surrounded by queens. It has just been like makeup and cum everywhere this past week. It's just been really quite something.
God, that sounds amazing.
Seriously, my car just smells like probably forever like balls and pantyhose. It's horrible. And of course, we have yet another surprise here today. We have the wonderful, the talented, from Theme Park Families, Adam Brechner.
Brr, what's up? How you doing, guys?
Oh, it's so nice to have you here.
Great to be on again.
I mean, we were trying to get your, son on instead, but we couldn't afford his fee. You need to work on that ego with him. He's trying to charge too much these days.
I really don't have the demands he does. I'm very cheap that way. I'll work for nothing, but he's got high demands.
I mean, your wife told me you're cheap, but I had no idea.
That's right.
But you know what? We do have yet another lovely person here. Woo-hoo. The one, the only, Mr. Sauce MSquared. Hello, MSquared.
Hey guys, great to see you all again.
What's up, Michael?
Yeah, I'm very happy to finally see Muscle Daddy and Brechner in person, at least on video.
Oh, yes, it's so good. It's so good that everyone's here now. Since this is a different episode, I'm really not sure what direction to take this. So I guess we're just gonna do what we always do, which is I'm going to drink, be a hot fucking mess, and let's talk about some roller coasters.
Absolutely.
That's a plan.
Now, we never actually got around to making a rundown because it's been a fucking fiasco here for me. But MSquared was nice enough. I think the first thing you mentioned, there's shit going on with Infinity Falls right now. Fill us in.
All right, so our friend Andrew, a.k.a. Coaster Surf, we went to SeaWorld about 8 days ago, and we went on Sky Tower. And the ambassador at Sky Tower, now remember, she was a frontline ambassador, so you can't really trust a frontline ambassador when they give you a specific date. She said it will be ready by August 1st or around that week. Yeah, it's not going to be open until mid-August or around Labor Day, because I don't even know if there's been a successful test run, but it's another Intamin, probably Labor Day, or even after that. That's what I think.
August 1st, if you're lucky, August 1st opening, first funerals, October 1st.
Yeah. Well, there's also been no word on employee testing or past member previews or media day. There's been no word on that. And that is at least a month's time frame. And employees get to ride it first, then it's the media day, but there's been no media day invites, no employee invites, no past member invites, so those dates haven't been set yet.
Because why would you want a river ride open for the summer? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense at all. But you know what? Maybe they just feel like they need something amazing to compete with Star Wars, because that's going to work. Fuck Star Wars. I'm going to go ride Infinity Falls.
I think Sesame is a good, fight with Star Wars. I think Sesame is a good attraction to compete with.
Well, I mean, absolutely. When you're trying to cater to the pedophiles in the area, you're absolutely going to win. Absolutely. You know, the guy who... I mean, come on, let's be honest. Everyone remembers the situation with the guy who did Elmo's voice, right? Or has the whole world forgotten that?
Yeah, I don't know what the situation is. Fill me in on that.
Oh, well, he just totally got caught, messing around with underage kids. Whatever. But everyone forgets that. Tickle Me Elmo has a whole other meaning now.
Yeah, I can actually do a pretty good Elmo laugh, and Lydia hates it.
Okay, let's hear it. No, you can't do that teaser and not do it. So.
Oh my fucking God.
That's
terrifying. That's going
to
to work its way into a sketch somehow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll figure out a place for that.
All right, so Slater and I were discussing earlier, I'm going to California in 3 weeks. I'm counting down the days, and it's actually 23 days from now. And not a lot of other podcasts or websites, at least not in the eastern United States where I live, because I live in Tampa. And no one's talking about World of Color at California Adventure is closed until November or December of this year.
Because no one cares, darling.
Oh.
The only thing people care about, exactly, you're like, World of Color? What?
I truly don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
I'm just interested in Incredicoaster.
It's like the nighttime show at Disney's California Adventure.
Oh, yeah, you mean that park that they just, should have never been built.
Okay, I love that park. I don't know why people hate it so much.
Well, if they weren't cheap as fuck, we could have had Disney Sea there.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was what was supposed to have happened. Actually, originally it was supposed to be their version of Epcot, and it was going to be just like Epcot Plus. But you know who we can thank for that not happening? Angry old people who live around the area. They're like, it's going to be an eyesore. So instead, they got what we have now. Disney was literally like, you know what we should do? People are going to come to California to this park, but we don't want them to leave the park to go see the rest of California. So let's build things that already are in California in one place, because that's the same. Oh, God. It's just, It's so fucking egotistical. And I'm
just mad the show is sunk. It is in the water. You can't see it. It's all underwater.
Underwater color. All right. Well, yes. I was going to say, that a number of us who haven't been to Disney, there are possibilities of us, or some of us, going in June, I believe, and that maybe we can see the underwater color.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, because the lovely, Bob the Lobster, or Tom, our dear friend, is going to be having his 40th birthday bash celebration. I haven't ever been to Disneyland, so...
Likewise, yep.
Yeah. Brechner, what I think you should do is don't bring your kids and just send them pictures every day. Be like, this is so much fun. Don't you wish you had a job and could afford this?
As if they don't hate me enough. That would be the ultimate, because really that's what they want to do more than anything in the world. As many parks as they've been to, Disney and Universal, just for them, is the golden triumph. And I think that's actually a great idea. Yeah,
I agree.
I like it.
I agree. And I love your kids, but I also love torture. So, I mean, speaking though of your kids, I believe I received something from one of your children.
Okay, today. I don't know about this. Today, right before we came on, a present.
Although I'm assuming it's from him. He referred to himself as Andrew Macho Boy or something like that. I don't know. You know what?
Andrew's a very popular name. It could have been someone else.
It could have, but I don't know many Andrews whose balls haven't dropped yet. So, I tell you what, why don't we just, and you know what, Jordan? This was about you. He was calling you out, motherfucker.
Oh, am I gonna have to beat a child?
Well, that's what it's about. You know what? Let's just play this now.
Oh yeah, Andrew in the house to call out Jordan Driver from Ride This Poo. Oh yeah, which is easy to do. He said he'll fight a kid. Yeah, because that's the only punk he has a chance of beating. Oh yeah, but I'll take you down since I am shredded with no body fat. I saw a picture of you in Steel Vengeance booty shorts recently. My advice, lay off the Krispy Kreme. Oh yeah, muscle daddy. More like Stay Puft Daddy. You stretched those shorts out so wide that they said, Steel Vengeance. Oh yeah. If you ain't too yellow, show up to Silver Dollar City in 2 weeks and I'll show you parts of the marble cave that will have you feeling like the Thai Kids soccer team. Although, this time, you won't be rescued. Oh, and just to let you know, I was Team Dwayne the whole time. Can't imagine what filthy thing you did to win that contest. Oh yeah. Tell your fiance I said I'm sorry and I'll be legal in about 9 years if she wants a real man. Oh yeah. Andrew out.
That's amazing. Brechner, you need to get your kids in line, or I'm going to send that shit to DCS. Alright, I will have a full, real response to that little son of a bitch on RT2. And I will spank you like your dad should!
I'll talk to him. I'll see if it was definitely him. It could have been anyone else. So I'll take a listen to it and see, because I don't know if he even knows how to record stuff and send them.
You better.
And I thought drag queens were dramatic. Like, what the fuck? Jesus. God.
Well, all of his fame has gone to his head. Yeah.
I get it, Everyone's after a piece of that, which just sounds inappropriate now when I say it like that. But, oh well.
There was a lot inappropriate.
I'm actually really excited for this drag queen episode of RT2.
Yeah, it comes out. Well, by now the time this comes out, it has already come out.
Okay.
But it is out as of Monday morning. So tomorrow morning.
Awesome.
Yes. I am up. I stayed up, and Ryan, Rai, he edited it for us, and he did.
Boy.
I re-edited it. So and.
Thank you.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
I'm actually the person that got Ryan into RTO. And then I think I'm the first person that met him in person last year, because he's pretty new to the coaster community. Like, he's never been on an RMC, and that's fine. But I'm sure he'll be on one eventually. But he is pretty new. But
I don't know if he'll like it. He already can't ride a dick, so I doubt he's gonna manage an RMC.
Certainly not lightning rod. Fuck that thing.
Lightning rod is what he calls his dick. Just so you know.
That's awesome.
Because it gets off to a fast start, but it's overall a disappointment.
Whoa.
It hurts every time it turns.
Stop making me jealous about Dollywood. I've never been there.
The only disappointment is when it's not open.
It is. We have asked you most of the questions. We've already done your Coaster Sutra and stuff like that. But there is a couple of questions we've added since the last time you were on, Malton.
Right,
So I'm going to start here with the one. Everyone, I'm getting tired of talking about them, but I feel like I have to. What is your real and honest opinion of Rob motherfucking Alvey?
All right, so I'm very glad you asked me this, because I have a story about Theme Park Review that I want to share. I rode the Orlando Starflyer the day after it opened on June 1st. I wrote it on June 2nd, but this is even before that. I followed their Twitter account at the beginning of May. I get a message from Theme Park Review saying, this is not the real Orlando Starflyer Twitter. You need to unfollow it.
I don't know if I'm following. Say what?
I got a message from Theme Park Review because I followed the Orlando Starflyer official Twitter saying, this is not the real Starflyer Twitter. You need to unfollow it.
Why would they care? Why would Theme Park Review care? That's crazy.
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, Brechner, I think you summed it up. That's crazy. Like they be.
So what did and MSquared? What did you do? Did you respond? Did you follow them? Did you listen to them? What'd you do?
I am glad you asked. I didn't respond because at the time I had no idea what to say.
I wouldn't either.
I do have some other friends like in the website world and the industry world and everything, and that
the
on
website
Twitter.
World.
Yeah, the website world.
Now, what kind of websites are these? Like
the dark
stars?
web.
I'm assuming that's the website you go to.
Theme park websites. You guys know
okay.
this. I'm nice to everyone. I sometimes feel that everyone should.
Oh,
get
so
along.
you're nice to murderers,
pedophiles.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've never had.
I am, but they're some of my favorite people.
Oh, I know, right, hon? Like, I love it.
I'm nice to everyone. I don't have enemies. Like, some websites don't like each other. Some blogs don't like each other, and that's fine.
Do you know who we don't like?
Rob Albee.
One Will Productions. Fuck that transphobic motherfucker.
Yes.
You know what? Fuck him.
them.
I am sorry. Normally, I won't come out against someone, but if you want to come out screaming all your transphobe bullshit, fuck you, and you deserve everything that happens to you. Anyways, continue.
He's gone, actually. One Will.
I
looked
know
him up.
we
Okay,
may have got him banned. Whoopsie. How'd that happen? Don't fuck with us.
I almost got into a fight with him on Twitter like a couple months ago about guns in schools. I don't know what the situation was, but I almost blocked him right there because we got into a debate.
Right. After guns and abortion, I was out. And guns, abortion, and then...
What? You don't think we should be performing abortions with guns? I find it to be effective. What?
That's how we do it in Tennessee.
But okay, another thing on Rob Albee, I'm close to a couple other guys, and he's not nice to them, and I don't like that.
So are these guys whose dicks you've sucked?
No, they're straight guys, actually.
Oh, then I've probably sucked their dicks. Okay.
I have a lot of straight friends, actually. It's kind of surprising. There are some straight guys in Orlando that are part of the Coaster and Twitter community.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Proof.
I don't believe that. Proof, bitch. I just know.
They are attractive, though, so if the chance came to, suck them, I wouldn't say no to that.
Oh, so are you talking about Drew? Because he's like the only one. And we already agreed that Drew the intern is your boyfriend. He's pretending. Hey, Drew, how you doing?
I do want to say I went to his wedding in December, and the food there was absolutely amazing. It was some of the best wedding food I've ever eaten.
I know. You were the person wearing the Fury 325 shirt.
No, it was a Mako shirt that I wore under my actual shirt.
The Fury shirt is what Drew wore to his first date, right? And that's how he scored his wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
That's right. I forget. They're basically the same person. I mean, they are. So, can we talk about how all of the people of In the Loop are alcoholics, and I'm just so proud of them.
Yeah, I got to thinking that after like the third episode.
I'm jealous. They can drink all they want, and I can drink like 2 beers, and I'm a lightweight, then I get a headache.
Oh, God. It takes me sometimes too much to get drunk. I went out last night to a drag show, and I just kept drinking, and I was not getting drunk. And it wasn't until like the last hour, and I don't know how many I'd had, but it was too many. And that's when I start getting concerned for my liver. I'm like, my liver doesn't care that I'm not drunk.
Damn, you're an expensive date. Jeez.
I am an expensive date. Oh, gosh. So, the Coaster Radio meetup's going to be interesting. It's exciting because I'm bringing Zima.
Yes.
Which is the official drink now of Ride This One podcast. Now, I did try to drink Zima live on air, but that was the Tom episode that we lost.
Oh, no.
So it was the first time I'd ever had a Zima, so that is lost forever. I mean, there were rainbows and penises, and it was just, it was amazing.
You can just edit this all out and pretend like it's your first time again. No one will know.
Well, it's like I'm with most guys. I pretend it's my first time. No one believes it because, when they're fucking me, they just fall in and they're like, help!
That's what I was going to say. Your Marvel cave, I think, would belie the fact that it's probably not your first time.
God damn it, Brechner, you took my joke.
Great minds.
I'm really embarrassed to say, a few weeks back, I went on vacation to Thailand and I fell asleep. And next thing I knew, there was a whole group of cavers just lost in my asshole.
And they sent the scuba divers
But it's okay. We found them and they got out safely.
Did you even feel that?
No, I didn't. But when I started to get up, they're like, "Sir, lay down."
Did you hear about what they gave to the boys to kind of chill them out while they were in the cave? Like what they sent in?
Xanax?
They sent iPods in for the boys, and they were like, "What music do you want?" And they all love the Foo Fighters, apparently.
Whoa.
Oh, gosh.
So that's kind of crazy. So I don't know if you know the connected story. So there was the miners who were trapped, and that was the only request that they had. And then Dave wrote the song, whatever that area was called, for them. So that's pretty crazy. Okay.
Yeah. That's
What's really crazy is I hear that Dollywood is going to re-theme Mystery Mine off of this situation.
What?
Off of your ass? Wait a second. Dollywood's going to have Slater's ass.
Instead of a canary falling over, it's going to be a small Filipino boy.
Yes. Well, when you first go through, like you're in the station and you enter the tunnel, well, they're just going to be putting in like giant balls that you're going underneath. That's where it starts, And after that, it's just glitter and, a lot of good
Now, are those going to be hairy balls or smooth balls? What?
Oh, well, you'll just have to wait to find out now, won't you?
If they ever do retheme it, I will have to go up there and actually ride it before they do.
Anything to make that ride better.
Well, you know.
I'm just in no mood for Dollywood nonsense today.
If I ever go there and lightning rod's closed, I'll be really pissed.
So you'll be
really pissed.
Yep.
Oh gosh, you know what? It's not as good as people think. It hurts. It will fuck up your back at the bottom of that hill.
What?
It is just not
pothole.
that good.
That
That
pothole at the
pothole-
bottom of the hill is bad.
It was bad when I wrote it the year it opened, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's better now," but no, it's fucking.
But then it just closed for what, a week to work on some of those potholes, right?
Yeah,
but
I guess.
it keeps developing back. I mean, it's been a constant problem. I won't write it next time I go. I will not, whether it's up or not.
Yeah. Any other RMCs have these issues with roughness? I haven't written another one.
Not that I'm aware
That's what
of.
I'm saying. That's really
No.
weird. Why this one? What's the difference? Because it's the same system as Outlaw Run, right? It's the same rails.
Yeah.
So, that's bizarre. Yeah.
It is bizarre to me. I don't understand why they just this. I mean, everything that could have went basically wrong with this thing did.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a mess.
It has to be the launch. Something to do with the launch.
But the rails.
'Cause it's
But
the only
why,
one.
why would that affect the pothole?
Exactly. So
Why
Oh,
would that? Why
I
would
don't
that do that?
Yep.
That's why at this point I'm just like, quit trying to do stuff that's unique and innovate. Stop. Build me a fucking B&M hypercoaster.
Right.
And just give me something that works for a little bit, something that can be a key piece to the park. Just fucking stop.
So how about we do like the RMC dick measuring contest, and who's been on the most RMCs? I've been on 3 of them.
I have been on 3 as well.
Oh, which ones?
Outlaw Run
Okay.
and Storm Chaser. And I feel like I'm missing
Storm
one,
Chaser,
though, but maybe not. No, because I was at King's Dominion when they were working on that one, so I didn't get to ride that one. I'm too fat now, but I've started going back to the gym, so I promise, honeys, I'll get there. Of course, I've been saying that forever, haven't I?
Don't worry, Slater. At Silver Dollar City, you're riding everything with me because I'm going to just force you in there.
Yes. I'd like to see that.
Well, I guess I'm going to be crippled like my mama. So
Absolutely.
So Jordan, you had to say your number, right?
I've just been on 2.
Which ones besides the lightning rod?
Twisted Cyclone and
Oh, all right.
Lightning Rod.
Okay, yeah, for me it's Twisted Colossus, Iron Rattler, and New Texas Giant.
Wow, completely different ones. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
And like my dick, about 7 3/4.
Right.
Somewhere around there.
Now, we all know who has the biggest coaster count here, and also the biggest dick. That's Brechner.
Naturally.
Although, I feel like that, again, we should have a measuring contest. So, Jordan, Brechner, whip him out. Let's find out. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Oh, he sat back down. Never mind that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I might have a child.
One of these days, I'm going to have a guest on, and I'm going to say something like that. And they're really going to do it.
Yeah.
And Goliath will die.
Yeah. I could be okay. I'd just be like, hey, look, there's a cock.
Exactly.
It's not like you haven't had one in your face every day. Sorry, I can't help it.
Oh, it's fine. I played football. I've seen plenty of cocks. It's fine. I've been in the locker room.
Well, I guess I have the biggest RMC dick because I've done, I think, 8 of them now, something like that. So
Someone's showing off.
Well, it's just, we get around.
Well,
some of us don't have that much money yet, okay?
It's not,
I'm working my way
No,
up.
it's not money. It's time. Having the time off.
Yeah, I don't have that much time either.
There you go.
Also, if he tells the kids, do you want to go to theme parks or do you want to eat? You decide.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying all of his kids are very skinny.
And there is plenty of food in the trash at theme parks.
Actually what it is, we know how they afford it is because they literally buy a dining plan and all of their food is at theme parks. Like, that's it.
That's it. Exactly. It's not
just
far
like
from the truth.
EB does. Is that kind of the strategy you employ, the EB strategy?
Oh, EB.
Yeah, no, we have
every time.
Yeah, we don't do the one meal a day. We have the season dining pass at Six Flags and Cedar Fair. So yeah, guys, interesting story out of Kansas City, where all the rumors are now that the Verrückt Tower is coming down or coming off, however you want to phrase that. So that it's not now going to be repurposed into something new. What do you guys think about that?
It's time.
Well, I guess you're going to have to find a different way to get rid of those kids, Brechner.
I missed it by a couple of years. Darn.
I know, damn.
By a couple of years. I am sure. I wonder if they're going to, get an angry letter from Ace.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Yeah. And it's hard to imagine going to that park and seeing that tower and being like, yeah, that's a monument to death. So it makes sense to bring it down.
Well, so is the New Texas Giant.
Perfectly stated. Although that's harder to bring down, I guess.
A little bit.
Now, do you think they should build a statue there for the kid, but just have it be the head? As a memorial, to honor him.
I mean, maybe.
That would be a sweet thing, I would say.
So I gotta ask, if you could buy a piece from Verrückt, just like maybe a foot-long piece of the slide, would you?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes! In a second. There's something so dark about that.
Yeah.
And I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Like, it's oh God, I know someone who works there.
I would spend good money to have a piece from the section where the kid died.
Oh.
Because I got some voodoo I'm wanting to do.
To bring him back.
No.
No, he doesn't, no.
No, I'm not that altruistic, no.
No. Thanks to your children, I'm now leaning more towards a vasectomy. Thank you, Brechner.
Or just avoiding marriage altogether.
That was a 47-page lawsuit. I read all 47 pages.
Wow.
I'm just glad it's going away. Like, I've worked in the industry in Orlando. I've worked at a couple of theme parks in the past, and just reading those safety records that they were faking, and it was really bad. I'm kind of glad it's going away.
But remember, they're innocent until proven guilty.
I thought they were proven guilty and arrested.
well, no, not according to Ace. But they'll get a strongly worded letter. It's fine. It's fine.
I actually heard you got one a few episodes ago. Yeah.
I did. I get a lot of things in the mail, mainly porn and court summons. But
porn in the mail? What is this, 1968? What are we doing?
Listen, I'm old school, okay? Actually,
mail,
it's people
right?
sending pictures of me trying to blackmail me. I'm like, you think I care? Like,
Yeah.
put it out there. Put it out there, motherfucker. I don't care. I've actually been threatened with that before. Someone who happened to have a picture of like my dick, like, I'll spread this around. I'm like, go ahead. I already spread it around myself. So I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here.
Slater spreads it all around as much as he can.
Yeah,
Spreading the love across America. Yeah.
Well, you can spread it with me.
We just recorded an episode. Our last episode was Eric Rentz from Holiday World, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say that I got a message from Leah Cook that she listened to that episode.
Oh,
who's Leah Cook?
Owner of Holiday World?
Leah Cook, and I just want to read what she said, okay? And she's probably going to listen to this too, and just but.
Oh my gosh! I hope there are F-bombs and dirty pictures. All of it. I want filth. Come on, give it to us.
She totally sent so many dirty pictures of her brother for me. No. She says, I finished listening this afternoon to the podcast. She's like, I've never really felt like a church lady, but damn, I'm gonna need to grab my pearls.
Whoa, pearl necklace. We know about that, right, Jordan?
Yes.
But she was also really glad that no one wanted to kill her and fuck, marry, kill. So that worked out.
See, it's a win. All right.
And then something about putting a hit out on Rince and us. I don't know. She has money. She could probably make it happen.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not. I can handle it.
That was a good episode. I always like when you bring industry professionals on the show. I know it's mostly an enthusiast show.
Well, let me tell you, you say industry professional, but that's only because you didn't hear the stuff I edited out, honey. Do you know how many times you're like, Rince, put it back in your pants?
Well, yes. in Hollywood, that's incredibly professional. What are you talking about?
I know. It'll get you places. These days, prison.
No, Holiday World's a great park. I went there last year. I loved it. I'm probably going back in 2020 with the 2 Ohio parks.
Good. That's when you should wait, because that's when they're going to get something new. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yes.
So, MSquared. Now, I know you might, you're from Tampa. You might be associated with a certain park out there. Just saying. And they may, have half their park closed, but they're actually taking one of those things out. What you know, bitch?
All right. So Tidal Wave is actually gone. That was a big water ride that they had in the back. It opened, I think, in the 70s, and it got a renovation in the 80s when they added the lift and the drop. And
oh my God, Brechner, just like your asshole.
Lift and drop.
Yeah.
You gotta tighten that up every once in a while,
It's true.
Only half a soccer team could fit up there for me. I can't get the whole thing.
Hey, trust me. But Muscle Daddy could get them all up there.
Absolutely.
He'd make it happen.
That is my home park. I go there, especially with summer nights. I'm there like once a week. I hung sometimes. Let's see. I went there with Ryan like a month and a half ago. And then if I go there with someone on Twitter, I always take a picture with them and put them on my Twitter also. And every time I'm there, I always check out Tidal Wave, and it's gone. And there have been some permits filed, so something is hopefully coming there next year. And I'm just glad that one of the rides is gone, because there's the big roller coaster Gwazi, which is still there. And then if you go on the Sky Ride, you can see Rhino Rally, which closed, I think, 5 years ago. And I think that's it for the closed rides. They don't have any more closed rides, do they? I don't think they do. Jungle Flyers in Jungala. But that's not a lot of people know about that one.
It's fine. I mean, it's a trailer park of a park. I mean, it's a nice trailer park, like the retirement ones you see in Florida. But, yeah, I don't have a lot of hopes for their future, considering, Bush can't even manage to get a River Rapids ride open. So, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever roller coaster or ride they're going to get, I'm assuming it'll be a wonderful addition in 2025. So...
They do turn 60 next year. It is their 60th anniversary celebration. Ooh. I don't know if they're doing anything, because when they turned 50, they did a museum.
Well, my mom's 60 and in a wheelchair, and she moves faster than they do. So...
Go, Mom.
I'm sure your mom is great.
And more of her is open than the park.
Although, to be fair, my mom lives on a flat earth, so it's really easy for her to get across. Yes, she's still a flat earther. So...
Oh, no. Is that from the accident?
Oh, you haven't heard that episode yet.
Oh.
I go all into it.
Okay,
yes, she
gotcha.
announced that she's a flat earther, but she was crazy before the accident, so it's okay.
Oh.
So let's talk actually about Dorney Park real quick. This is close to you, Brechner.
Yep.
So there have been some plans and stuff filed for the old Stinger location. It looks like you all are getting a GCI.
Nah, I wish, and I from what I hear, a lot of those are maybe made up kind of things.
You're breaking my heart.
I know, it's breaking my own heart. I mean, I feel like there's almost no reason to go back every year.
Wait, so Dorney Park and Kennywood are both getting new coasters next year?
Only one of them.
Now Brechner's saying that Dorney's not. Do you think it's possible that maybe it's just not for next year, but maybe the following?
I'd say definitely possible within the next couple of years. I don't think there's any chance next year. There is so much space there with Dinosaurs Alive.
You'd see more construction by now, wouldn't you? That's what I thought. There's they took out Stinger, but it's just a field now. They haven't done anything else over there, right?
Yeah, and there's plenty of room between Dinosaurs Alive, Stinger, and those fields back there. There's plenty of room, but I just don't think it's time yet. All what I'm hearing that it's definitely not next year. But boy, they really need it because, I mean, like a snack shack in the water park this year was all that was new. It's been a rough couple of years.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you. Because even Worlds of Fun got more than that, so never mind.
Yes, they got a new turn, damn you. How dare you?
Yeah.
That's like gold.
Didn't they get a flat ride or something too?
Absolutely.
Nordic spin something? Nordic?
We got a new entrance for our new, and to celebrate that, we got 3 used rides, and then they took one of the fan favorites out.
Oh.
So, yeah.
See, I would love to go to all those Missouri parks.
Missouri, where you remove a helix from the ride and act like it's something new. Fucking hate Missouri sometimes.
But the meth is good though, right?
Oh, well, we're really good at messing things up. Thank you, Darian. Oh my gosh. Okay, Jordan, she's just so amazing. She was amazing.
Yes. Fuck yes.
I didn't say it on the last podcast back last year when I was with you guys. I went to Glenwood Caverns. I had a cousin's wedding. Yeah. And it was great. And the wedding was in Denver, but I flew up a couple days early, drove 5 hours west in the middle of fucking nowhere, Colorado, to go to Glenwood, and I'm very happy I did. And then drove back and met up with the family, went for the wedding. I'm the only gay person in the family, so that sucks, and that's another story for another day.
That you know of.
That I know of, because my dad actually has a very big family.
Really?
He has
you
5
didn't
siblings.
Grow up sucking your uncle's dick?
No.
Huh.
I actually have a couple uncles that don't even talk to me at all.
Well, is it because you're not good at giving head? I mean,
it's because they hate gay guys.
Oh, One Wheel Productions?
Oh. But anyway,
I always assume that if someone hates gay guys that much, that I'm just not gonna. It's because they're secretly scared that dicks are delicious.
Yes,
and they don't want to be tempted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's no secret they aren't.
I didn't think it was gonna go that way. All right, nice.
I do have one more questionable cousin, but I would never ask him. I don't know him that well anyway.
Well,
but,
generally you're not looking to fuck cousins. I mean,
right.
It is Florida though, so, and Tampa is kind of trashy. So.
Well, I actually was looking in Pennsylvania, and I was there back in June for my most recent family reunion, and we'll get to that later. I actually went into a pot store.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I was with my dad, and he wanted to go.
Wow.
So we had to walk about 2.5 miles from our hotel in downtown Denver, and he asked a bunch of people, where's the nearest marijuana store? Where's the nearest
Wow, he
place?
must not be that much of a pothead. If he's willing to walk 2.5 miles to get it, he does not smoke very much.
No. And then we went in there, and they said no phones, cash only, no pictures, nothing. And they only told me that because I was busy Snapchatting my whole experience. And it was nice. He had entry-level brownies, and then he brought them home to the hotel room, but I didn't have any. And that's my story of how I've touched marijuana.
You know what? I want at some point, we'll have. You can go and you can hang out with Valentine and Ryan, and I will get you all some pot brownies, some beginner ones for you,
Okay.
and I want to record you getting stoned for the first time because that would be entertaining.
That would be, because it's very funny to see me drunk.
And I've never seen you drunk.
Right, I haven't been drunk since New Year's Eve of 2015.
Oh,
wow.
My fucking God.
Oh, so
not majorly drunk at least, not like major.
So speaking of trying things for the first time, you like your food to be bland as fuck, shall we say?
No.
That is correct. I don't eat ketchup. I don't eat mustard or mayonnaise.
When you get fucked in the ass, is it like no lube for you? Is that considered a sauce?
No, there actually is a lot of that.
Oh, are you self-lubricating? Or, you know what, we're not going to get into that.
No, I have it. It's actually under my bed.
Oh, okay. So that is the one sauce that you like. You are not very versed in the world of food. You literally put online the first time you had pizza with pizza sauce.
I will eat pizza with sauce if I have to, but when I go to Little Caesars or Domino's, I always tell them not to put it on there.
That's not pizza!
It's not pizza! That's just like bread with cheese.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
It's even better when they give me a call after placing the online order, just confirming it.
Yeah, well, of course they would, because that's crazy. But I will still never forget eating with you, and you just got plain noodles. Nothing on them.
Yep, that was when we went to Busch
you
Gardens at the
poop?
Dragonfire Grill.
Can you poop at all? Like, there is nothing to keep you moving. Or is it like a once-a-year event, you call into work, like, I am not available today because I am just flushing everything out. Like, this is just awful.
Is there any color to it at all, or is it like just a pasty eggshell?
You know what? I'm assuming
normal.
that, like, when he poops, that's where McDonald's gets their chicken selects from. Like,
Those
just what
things
comes
are
out.
Good. Don't you talk shit on chicken selects.
No,
I like
chicken
those.
selects are awful. I
They
think
are
less
good.
of you now.
They
Gross.
are good.
Gross.
The last time I had them, they were fantastic.
Well,
I actually don't eat McDonald's, but I eat at Chick-fil-A like once a week.
okay, well, that's fine. Right up there with the Mr. Papa fucking John's.
Yep.
I was about to say, are you allowed to eat at Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
I didn't know.
I mean, there's not a rule
because,
against it, technically. I mean...
I don't care if their CEO like hates gays or whatever. It's my favorite place to go like once a week after I've had a hard day. And they're very nice, and sometimes they remember my order.
Yeah, well, try some Polynesian sauce next time, please.
Okay.
Let's do something.
You know what? For you, I'll text you a picture of it next time I'm there.
Please do. I really
His
love
penis.
Polynesian sauce.
Okay, you know what? Let's get into this. So we thought it would be fun, since you're obviously not an adventurous eater, to have you try a few things that you've never tried before. And so I love the list that you gave us. It blew my mind. So Jordan, what is it he said he's gonna try today?
What was it? It was barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, and then what was the third? I forgot the third.
Honey.
Barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, and honey.
And I want to go on record. Honey is not a fucking sauce.
It's not, but how do you not have that?
I have honey. It's right here in my hand.
This is turning into an episode of Fear Factor now. Wow. This is
Wow.
this is
All right.
crazy.
So I feel like honey is probably the easiest one. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's what you should start. Now, I don't want you to put a little bit on your finger, darling.
Oh.
I want you to grab a teaspoon or a tablespoon, and I want you to properly, or that.
Oh, there we go.
That's definitely a cocksucker right there.
Yep, yep.
Oh, yeah.
He looks very
just
comfortable.
like-
He blocked it. I couldn't see if he actually got any in there.
in
Okay,
there.
there we go.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, have it
Oops, he's
dribble out a little bit onto your chin.
Yeah, that's not his first time.
Exactly.
It is not the first time, I'm sure. Now, as you're eating that, do you swallow when you're sucking a guy off?
I do not swallow.
Have you
Oh.
ever?
Yes.
Okay. So now that you've had honey, how do you feel about honey?
It feels good. I'd rather try it with a biscuit instead of a cracker. But It's good. I like it.
So will you have honey again in the future?
Yeah, I do have a smoothie every morning for before I go to work, and I've been told to put honey in it, so I might. But it's good. I'll try it with a biscuit next time.
How are you alive? I don't.
Amazing.
I think you're an alien. You didn't grow up on Earth. You have this thing called honey. This is great. All right. I think barbecue sauce should be next.
This is daring.
I'll be right back because I have chicken to go with it, which is in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Jordan, we could, while MSquared gets that, we could ask the same question if you've ever swallowed.
I have not.
You have not. Okay, you spit. All right.
Okay. No. I'm going to ask both of y'all this because I want an honest answer.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you tried your own cum?
Oh, God, no.
No.
And I would admit it if I did, but it just, that sounds awful. Why, have you?
It's the first thing of course, it's the first thing every gay boy does. Because we know we're going to be trying it at some point, so we want to be prepared.
I thought you were going to say that's the first thing I do every morning.
Cum doesn't bother me. Like, my own jizz doesn't fucking bother me.
Well, I would hope so, because it'd be awful if you jumped back in fear every time you came.
Ah!
What is that? Get it off me! Get it off me! Ah!
I did one time when I slept really weird the night before, and then this was piss. I got up that morning, my piss was like red Gatorade, and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Oh, my.
Yeah, I peed like an hour later, and it was back to normal. I'm good.
No, that's cancer. But
Yeah, probably.
All right. Oh, he's here. He's going to
It's
try
barbecue, and here's chicken.
All right, now get a lot of barbecue sauce. No pussy in this.
Wait, what kind of barbecue sauce is this?
Yeah.
It's great value from Walmart.
Oh, you went with the worst shit you could find.
Great value.
Go to Chick-fil-A. Well, it's Sunday.
I know, it's Sunday. I wanted it this morning.
Well, I want it every morning, but I mean, come on, honey.
Yeah.
How old were you the first time you tried your own jizz?
I've actually never tried my own, but only
You're the
others.
only gay man in the world. This is why I need like a Valentine who probably, puts his jizz in his shakes for protein every morning.
That's his favorite sauce.
Yeah.
Someone else's yes, but not mine.
Well,
I'll just start, coming in a little container and put it in the fridge. I'll bring it for the meetup and we can dip fries in it.
you gonna put a little My Little Pony in there too? Is it gonna be your little pony jizz collection?
Guys, I really do not want to eat this.
That is not enough sauce. That is not enough sauce. You sauce that up, motherfucker.
Smother it.
You were the one who chose a bad barbecue. This
There
is on
you go.
now.
Okay.
Eat that.
That looks
Put
better.
that in your mouth.
Uh-oh. Oh, no!
No.
Oh my!
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
You
You're the first
chew.
person. Ever.
We've got gagging.
Chew and swallow.
Are we gonna have the second vomit ever
Yes.
on the show?
That was...
Come on!
Oh my God. This is more fun than I hoped. Oh
I've seen
my
people
God.
eat cockroaches on TV that looked less horrified than
my
that.
God. I'm literally watching a grown-ass fucking man eat a piece of chicken with barbecue sauce, and he is acting like he is, like, eating rotten flesh. Like...
He looks like me when I try to eat lettuce.
Oh my God, I love it. Oh my gosh, you're not prepared for mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. Get the bowl ready.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
You knew what you were getting into coming back on here, darling.
All right, it's done.
This guy, he's drank a whole bottle of water and is on his second one now to deal with this barbecue.
All right.
sauce.
Now, would you do me a favor? Describe what does that taste like to you? What did that taste like? Was that like the most gamey dick you ever had? Like, what was that?
Well, it actually did taste like a big one in my mouth, because sometimes when you got a gag when you have the big one and they're trying to
I'm
shove
sorry.
it up there, but
My bad.
it was...
I don't know about you, honey. I haven't had a gag reflex since I was like 12. So I knew I was going to be sucking dicks. I practiced.
That's what it felt like, actually. It actually felt like a reflex. But, it was not good. I did not like it.
That's what most of the boys say when they're with me. All right. Shall we move on to mayonnaise?
I don't have anything to eat with the mayonnaise except crackers.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Get a big old dollop of mayonnaise, honey.
Like an ice cream scoop.
If you got any bread and tomatoes, you can make a tomato sandwich like they do up in Tennessee, which is the grossest shit ever to
Yeah,
me.
that sounds gross. So, crackers and mayonnaise sound good?
No, but
I don't
let's
know.
do it.
No.
Just go get some cotton balls like they do in Mean Girls and just dab it.
I would have done ketchup, but my house doesn't have ketchup in it or mustard.
That's fine. We can do this again in the future.
I'll get you some like curry and some like Asian sauces. And you can try fish sauce.
Yes.
All right, so here's the mayonnaise.
Okay.
Awesome. It's on a cracker.
Yes.
Oh my God, squeezy mayonnaise. What kind of cracker is that?
It's one of those like
Club.
rectangular ones, like Club. Yes.
Yep.
The Club. Okay.
Oh,
Club.
the good cracker.
Oh my God, you turned it into a sandwich.
I did,
Oh my
yeah.
God. That is like a fat person snack right there, though, right? Like, I'm gonna take 2 Club crackers with mayonnaise.
I'm eating a lot.
Why do I weigh 450 pounds?
I don't want to do this. It's going to be so disgusting.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
it's
my-
going to be bad. Oh, there it is. There we go. He's biting it.
Oh. Come on, just do it. Dedicate. Chew.
He's biting it. He's biting it.
He looks
holding it in.
That wasn't as bad. I liked it.
Wow.
What?
He liked it.
It's probably the color.
Hold on. Let me have another. Let me have it again. The rest of it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's going for seconds.
Oh, it was good. I liked it.
Wow.
Oh my God. So is this like your new like fatty snack? Like next time I see him, you're going to weigh like 400 pounds. You're like, I love them crackers and mayonnaise. Jesus.
That was good. I liked it. I'm glad I tried that. The barbecue, no. I will not have barbecue again.
That is so fun. No, you will have barbecue again, but we'll have you get a good barbecue sauce because you literally ate what is one of the worst.
Yeah, we'll get you medium value barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
The high-end barbecue sauce.
I'll buy you the Costco brand.
Well, unfortunately, our dear friend Brechner here, he has limited time today as he has children to go catch and discipline. Not his. He just does this as a hobby.
I do the
Wrangling.
same thing. It's all right.
Kid
So
wrangling.
we're going to let him go. We're not going to leave quite yet. We have a few more things we're going to go over, but we're going to say bye to Brechner for now.
Thanks.
Bye.
MSquared, nice
Bye,
finally
Brechner.
seeing you face to face. And
You too.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. And so, I don't know, Jordan, are we going to see you at Silver Dollar City?
Yeah, I'm going to be at Silver Dollar City.
That's what I
Oh,
figured.
you're going to it too?
Oh, yeah, we're going. No
You
doubt.
are cool. The flights are so expensive from Tampa that I just can't.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's insane.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It shouldn't be as expensive, but I know. So, but we'll be in Florida at some point, so we'll definitely catch up. That's a guarantee.
Cool. Yeah.
It was so nice to have Brechner here. It was lovely. I'm so glad that he came in. I mean, and who wouldn't have wanted to have been here for this whole sauce thing? That was very enjoyable. That was very more enjoyable than I hoped. But we have an interesting news story. This news story reminds me of Brechner because it's as hairy. And that is that they might be fixing the Yeti on Expedition Everest. It's rumored to go down and actually get fixed.
Yeah, Walt Disney World News Today was the first one to report it, and then it's been on Screamscape and all these other news sites. But Walt Disney World News Today was the first one, and I kind of always had the feeling that they would take it down before the 50th, because that's when they got to fix all the rides. So it sounds about right. Now that Pandora's open, it's time to fix it.
I think that makes sense. I don't think they were ever going to take that attraction down until they had something else in that park, because
Right.
without it, before Pandora, there would just not, it would have been like Hollywood Studios is now.
Right.
Although, you know what? Toy Story Land opened. And people are waiting 3 hours for a kiddie coaster. So
I want to go on record. I think the Slinky Dog coaster looks fine.
it looks fun. I'm
very excited to ride it.
But would you wait 3 hours for it?
Oh, fuck no.
No.
Right. No,
2.
neither would I.
Yeah.
Like, I think an hour and a half is generally where I max out on almost anything. It's just not worth it for me.
I've been spoiled with Fastlane. I can't wait more than
Me too.
45
Yeah.
minutes.
We've always bought Fastlane, go into parks. Yeah, always have.
Yeah. It's because we're all fucking nerds.
Now, what about alien swirling saucers? I've heard a lot of people have liked that more than the Slinky Dog coaster.
Ride that ass.
Ride that ass! Did they not realize that in a meeting?
I don't think they did.
I mean, and do they regret it now? I mean, now that there's t-shirts and everything.
Well, it's kind of like WWE. They named a girls group the Submission Sorority. And apparently there's a porn website that's all about that. And so their traffic spiked after that before they did their fucking research.
I love it.
But there's no shade there. There's no gift shop. The people are waiting in hour-long lines in the heat because there were so many budget cuts to get the land open in time. And it's just not what it was originally supposed to be. If you look at the concept art when it was announced 3 years ago, it was supposed to be so much better. The coaster was supposed to go underground or in a tunnel. Yeah, that got budget cut out.
I feel like that's just what Disney always does. Here's the grand, like, what it's supposed to be, and then it opens, and it's never actually that.
Yeah. Volcano Bay had the same thing. They had a few budget cuts, too.
Yeah, but people still love Volcano Bay.
Yeah.
Does Volcano Bay have much room for expansion?
They have 5 acres in the back, which is supposed to be used for expansion either next year or in 2020, but there are 5 acres in the back.
Oh, and speaking of that, I wanted to issue an apology for all of those at Kings Island the other day when the park closed early due to the discovery of a suspicious package. I am sorry. I left my box of dildos. I did not mean to, but they fell out of my bag. So I am sorry about that.
I could not imagine if a Florida park ever closed for a suspicious package. I don't know if that's ever happened in the past 10 years at least, but it would be all over social media if that happened.
Let's find out. MSquared, I'll send you a box through a UPS and just go drop it in the park. Let's see what happens.
Yes, but what's going to be in it? It should be something fun.
I might put Andrew in it.
Oh.
Then are we talking more like 5 boxes?
Nah. I can make him fit.
Wait, do you mean Andrew Drew the intern or Andrew
Brechner's?
Okay. Because I would say Drew the intern, I'd like that. That'd be fine.
Have you all watched the testing of the new, I'm going to mispronounce this, Valkyria? The new dive coaster going to Leesburg. Have you all seen this?
Yes.
I have not.
It is the first dive coaster where, I think it looks really good. It has a tunnel, and it's a unique layout. It is so fucking sexy. I really, really want to go ride it.
It looks really cool.
So it is unique, unlike SheiKra that has a tunnel, but it's been replicated somewhere in the Asia or Europe.
I like SheiKra. I think it's better than Griffin. I don't care what anyone says.
I like Valraven the best.
Ew, what's wrong with you?
The lighting. Have you been on there at
like
night?
Crackers with mayonnaise.
Okay, and Millennium Force is my favorite coaster.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was such a disappointment.
You're the type of guy that goes to Taco Bell and says the mild salsa is hot. It was already bad as you're the type of person who goes to Taco Bell.
Well, I actually don't get salsa at Taco Bell at all. I get plain tacos with chicken and cheese and lettuce, and that's it.
Lord have mercy,
I know.
my soul.
But I'm probably going to start trying mayonnaise now that was good. I might add it into my sandwich.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Growing as a person is important.
Yes.
It is important. So another question that we haven't asked you, that we have added is, do you ride hands up or hands down?
All right, so I actually ride my coasters hands down. I've just never found the joy of riding it with your hands
Daddy,
up.
does that surprise you?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
This is not a man who rides in the fast lane.
No,
Yeah.
I have ridden in his car before. There's nothing fast about it.
Oh, he's right about that. Yep, I drive usually slow. It takes me like an hour to drive from Lakeland to Orlando. I live 40 miles from SeaWorld. And usually takes about an hour to get there.
Well, it took us 40 minutes to go 5 miles, so I think he's trying to make himself sound like a little quicker than he is.
Yeah. But what's funny, SeaWorld's actually more. I'm usually there more than Busch Gardens just because they have so many great events that I go there usually once or twice a week during the summer for Electric Ocean. It's really fun. Everyone should get out there.
I've heard Electric Ocean is good, but I haven't been to any of the SeaWorld parks out there. I will be in Orlando in September. It's going to just be a drunken vacation. It's just a short one, 4 days.
For Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights. I'm doing several things. I'm going to hit Universal Studios. Then we're going to I'm going to do the Bush Haunt the next night. And then we're going to drink around the world at Epcot.
Okay.
And then if I can, I'm going to try to squeeze in just SeaWorld real quick to get the credits.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Because I have the pass, so I might as well.
Yeah, Yep. Make sure you show your platinum pass on the coasters to ride again.
Oh gosh, I'm probably not gonna want to.
You know what's funny is that I actually never ride coasters more than once at a time. I start to get sick. Like, I don't know if I'm getting older or not, but I cannot do coasters more than once.
I just saw how fucked up that barbecue sauce made you, so I can understand.
Yeah, but I always ride hands down. I never ride coasters more than once. And I feel safer when it's hands down.
I feel confident in saying that I could hand Muscle Daddy a tablespoon of a stranger's jizz, and he would have eaten that with less gagging.
Maybe.
Okay, if Muscle Daddy feeds it to me, then I would be totally fine with it.
I'm not saying I'm going to do that. It's just, Jordan, don't just make sure you look at anything I hand you before you put it in your mouth.
Oh, I'm planning to. You're going to hand me stuff. I'm like, thanks. And the second you turn around, that's over my shoulder.
Right? Like, you drank that fast. Rohypnol's expensive, motherfucker. You don't have to worry about Rohypnol, motherfucker. You're too heavy. I can't carry you anywhere.
Yeah. If I start to feel like I'm passing out, I will go fucking right down on my back. You're not getting to my ass easy.
Well, I prefer them on their backs, so thank you.
Oh, okay, that'll work then.
Oh, gosh. There's someone out here who listens to this show being like, why are they so proud of being rapists?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Actually, I was talking to my friend about a concept on whether people were actually good or not. And I said, here's how you know whether someone is truly good. They have the ability to make anyone want to sleep with them. Okay? In that moment, the person will do it. But when it's done, they'll have no memory of it. They won't know that it happened. So it's kind of rapey. Does the person, do you as a person, take advantage of that and do that? So the person doesn't technically get hurt. They don't remember the situation at all. And in the moment, they're willing, but it's really kind of outside of their control. So
that's too rapey for me.
It's too rapey, right?
No.
I'm very glad that I got past my horror stage and I'm settled down now. Because at this point, I would have to video and be like, are you consenting? Say yes or no.
I mean, we live in a world where you have to ask people if you can give them a hug.
Right.
And so I do. Except for you. You're getting a hug whether you like it or not.
I can't wait.
And I will try to pick you up, and I will end up breaking my back, and then I'll use that as an excuse as why I can't ride roller coasters. But really, it's because I'm too fat.
I'm actually still in that stage that you are out of.
Some of us stay there and are happy to be there. I think it's different for the straights. Because I think it is expected that they stop.
Right.
Whereas gay men are like, oh, well, of course we're going to be whores. That means you can't live on one dick. One dick? God, no. That's like having one type of pizza for the rest of your life. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
With or without sauce?
All the sauce. All the sauce.
No, none. Next episode, pizza. Next episode, we got to have something with red sauce. Pasta with sauce.
Okay, but you've had red sauce.
Yeah.
How about Alfredo? Have you had Alfredo before?
Yeah, I have it. It's good.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I've had it on pizza. It's good.
How about you just run to Panda Express and get all the different kinds of Asian chicken?
I actually don't eat foreign food at all, so I don't go to Panda Express.
Oh, well, then that is perfect.
Yes.
And also, calling Panda Express foreign food is a stretch.
That's definitely.
The flavors are soy sauce, okay? That's
Yeah.
I'll go to bat for some orange chicken, though. That shit is delicious.
See, when I go to California, I'm looking into places that are boring but unique.
Go to In-N-Out Burger. I will slap the shit out of you. I love In-N-Out Burger.
I will probably go there. I went to California 3 years ago and didn't go there, but I will probably go there this time.
God, I love In-N-Out Burger.
I love California. I should be living there, and I might soon.
You're just trying to put more and more distance between us, aren't you?
Well,
Trying to get farther away.
Well, why fantasize about something I can't have?
I know. I'm sorry. And speaking of the Hershey squirts, let's talk about Hershey Park's new expansion for next year.
They're teasing something with Reese's. And a lot of people think it's going to be a renovation on their indoor simulator ride. I went there about a month ago. I had a great time. Did not do that indoor simulator ride. I did it when I was there in 2013. It needs work.
I'm actually really shocked that they're doing anything. I thought everything was going to be focused on 2020. So I am very surprised that they're teasing something for 2019. And they're saying it's something big, though. They're not acting like it's small. They're saying it's big. So renovation to me does not scream big.
Yeah.
It doesn't scream big. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, a coaster is coming in 2020. I'd about bet my life on that, but I don't know. I'm really at a loss. I just don't believe that it is a renovation for the dark ride. To me, that just doesn't seem to make sense.
But there's been no permits, no nothing. If it was a coaster or anything major, we'd see permits by now.
Maybe they're just going to try to get the Guinness, Book of World Records for world's largest Reese's peanut butter cup, and they'll keep it on display.
Yeah. I'm thinking a minor attraction because I think major's 2020.
2020, definitely. Now, Jordan, have you ever been there?
I have not. We've actually talked about that's going to be for our first anniversary, going up there and letting Lydia go do the chocolate spa and all that shit, and just letting me go to the park.
I'll meet you up there. It's your anniversary. Yeah. If she's just going to be at the spa, I love Hershey. I love Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania parks, some of my favorites.
Yeah, Knoebels. Everyone needs to go to Knoebels.
Everyone needs to go to Knoebels. Everyone needs to go to Kennywood. Everyone needs to go to Conneaut Lake, obviously, because that's just the saddest, weirdest park. That is the weirdest park. It's like I imagine if you were to take a stroll through an old retired drag queen's asshole. There used to be joy in life here, and now everything's abandoned and looks like it's been on fire.
That sounds awful.
And everyone needs to go to Waldemere. Ravine Flyer 2 is amazing. They have these amazing walkthrough attractions. Their Haunted Shack ride is just a classic. It's just that is an underappreciated park. Big time. Pennsylvania is the shit, and I think Dorney's better than a lot of people give it credit for, too. So
everyone needs to go on a vacation to Pennsylvania like I did back in June. I'm so glad I did Sesame Place. I did Oscar's Wacky Taxi.
Wow.
Nothing special, but I'm glad I did.
I'm legally not allowed in places with that many children.
Someone actually did look at me funny because I was there by myself. I went to Hershey, Sesame, and Knoebels all by myself. Because I flew up a couple days early before my family did to go to these parks. And a couple people did look at me wondering, why is this guy here?
You were like, I am a talent scout. I'm looking for young, supple children.
Well, I actually have a friend that I met at IAPA last year. And I don't need to explain what happened in the car. But he actually drove up about an hour because he lives somewhere in Philadelphia, I guess. And he texted me saying, hey, when are you going to Sesame Place? I'm like, today. And I'll be there at 3:00. And then he's like, oh, are you alone? I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, do I really have to say what's next?
So what you're saying is you hooked up in the Sesame Place parking lot, you slut.
No, not in the parking lot. It was actually in a restaurant across the street. I think it was the Boston Market or Chick-fil-A.
That's...
But what's funny?
So much better.
No, see, I'm disappointed because I wanted this to be in a Sesame Place bathroom.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, they were classy. They went to the Boston Market bathroom across the way.
Yes.
I wanted to hear moaning and Elmo laughs.
No. But what's funny is that I met him on Apple last year, and the same thing happened then in the convention center parking lot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
And what's funny is that, he had paper towels and everything in his car, so he knew that. Not the first time, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Well, you'll have to send me a picture. Now, I want to bring up another thing. So recently we had our first official dick pic. Well, guys, the pics have not stopped coming. We have another fan of the show who decided to send us some pictures. But can I say that this one has a fiance and it is a lady?
And it's not me, baby.
Wait, what? What's the phone number?
267-433-8447. 26 ride this. But, a lot of people, they're sending them to our email or they're sending them onto Facebook or whatever. Keep sending the dick pics or shirtless pics or whatever you want to send. And honestly, if you're a girl, if you want to send titty pics, I'll send those to Jordan and Goliath. I mean, they'll appreciate them.
I'm not allowed to look.
Fine.
Hold on.
Wink.
I'm going to send a picture. You can give it to GarBear and Ryan and Valentine.
Oh my gosh,
Give me
we're
1
getting
second.
a dick pic apparently. Oh, I'm sure that Ryan's really going to appreciate you sending a dick pic to the show.
Okay, it was 267-433-8447.
Yup.
Okay.
That would have been really bad if some little old lady was like, oh God.
Oh, Jesus. So all I'm going to say is a big thank you to him, though. This little, I'm guessing bisexual, but he's a little cutie. I was definitely flirting with him while I was at the gym, so.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. I am horrible. Like, if the boys want to start sending stuff, I'm going to totally try to get on that shit. I mean, why else would I run a podcast? I'm doing this to get laid, obviously.
Just wondering, who has the phone? Who's actually in charge of it?
Honey, it goes to the email. We all have access to
Oh, it
this.
goes to the email. Oh, okay. All right, because I was hoping you'd check on your phone right now.
And Brechner, through the magic of radio, what are your final thoughts?
All right, so guys, my final thoughts of the day. Number one, I'll have to discipline my son if it was him calling out someone who's much, much older and wiser. And so I'll apologize in advance if that was him. And if you're going to be at Silver Dollar City, you guys can square off and settle this on your own. If he's making his own statements, he can do that. Number two, stay away from caves. Caves can be very dangerous, our theme of the day, whether it has little hairs on the outside or whether it is in a mountain with water levels rising. Stay away from caves. My public service announcement for the day.
But you know what? It has been lovely, but we got to get out of here. I've got like 6 drag queens coming over to my house here in a few minutes. I got to get out of here.
God,
That's awesome.
Sounds fucking amazing.
Gosh, it is. I'm going to have to Febreze the fuck out of my house. But of course, before we go, we have to do our final thoughts. So, MSquared, let's start with you. What are your final thoughts?
All right, so my final thought, I'm just going to give like a word of advice to like some fellow coaster enthusiasts. Whenever I go on vacation, I always try to make it a bigger trip than what everyone else is doing. Like, for example, when I went to my cousin's wedding in Pennsylvania in June, I made it my own vacation as well. Yes, I went to those parks by myself. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid if you're going somewhere in Texas, make a drive out to the San Antonio parks or to the Six Flags in Arlington. Even if it's by yourself, just do it. And I'm very glad I did that. Same thing with Glenwood Caverns. So always try to make an adventure out of a family trip or anything like that. And Jordan, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are, as always, fuck Dollywood. And Andrew, I'm going to beat your little hobbit ass. Do not play games with me, son. I will stick you up that Marvel cave.
Oh my,
Wait,
my.
Muscle Daddy, if I go to Dollywood next year, which I'm planning to do, will you go with me?
Yeah, I'd go.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. I'll go to Dollywood. I won't enjoy myself, but I'll go.
Okay.
They know what they did. And Slater, what are your final thoughts?
Well, my final thought is after listening to MSquared, I've decided to take a page from his book, but I'm going to do it a little different. Next time I decide to fuck a guy, I'm going to do it in a Chick-fil-A. Take that, motherfuckers!
Okay, it was only in the passenger seat.
But you know what, guys? It's been lovely. I'm glad everyone has tuned in to listen, but we've got to get the fuck out of here. But before we do, you all motherfuckers need to know how to get a hold of us. So, MSquared, how can they find you?
All right, you can find me on Twitter at MSquaredFL. And Jordan, how can we find you?
You can find me and the other guys from RT2 on Twitter. I am at RTO Muscle Daddy. You can find Ryan at RTO Delaney. And you can find Valentine's prissy little ass at RTO Valentine. And through the magic of podcasting, Brechner, how can we find you?
We are at Theme Park Fam at Twitter and Facebook. And you can find our podcast at any wonderful place you find this Ride This One podcast as well. We're coming up with our Not Drunken Vengeance podcast here in the next couple of days. I think Andrew, Alex, and I were were some of the few people who weren't drunk at Drunken Vengeance weekend. So we'll be putting that episode out here pretty soon.
Nope. I saw that picture, bitch. I saw that picture.
Andrew
you
sent
there
it, right?
with you have what appears to be a gun to his head, and he is drinking a beer. Mind you, he looks pretty happy about it. That boy's living on the edge. So.
Oh, yeah, that was whiskey, I think. Yeah, or bourbon or something like that. Yep, that's true.
Yes. And of course, you can find me, bitches, at RTO Slater. And of course, you can find those who abandoned me, RTO Goliath and RTO GarBear. But don't forget, we also have an email. So get in contact with us, ridethisonepodcast@gmail.com.
And we also have a phone number.
That's correct. It's 267-433-8447. Call or text, motherfucker. And of course, we have a Facebook. It's facebook.com/ridethisone. And of course, our main show Twitter @ridethisone. So, you know what? It's been great, but I gotta go. You swallow that load, Muldoon!
Take it, bitch! Take it!
Yes, bitch!
Ride This One Podcast. If you want family friendly, go listen to Coaster Fucking Radio.
Well, that's embarrassing.